Welcome back to episode 2, Difuntoz, episode 2, and also Dragula, episode 2. Dragula 666, episode 2. Welcome back. So we are going to recap a little bit of last week, super little bit, and then give you the highlights of this episode. It'll be much quicker. I almost fell asleep last time. And if you need all the information of who's in the lineup, you could go to the first episode and kind of scroll through who's who and how I felt in the past. I'm still kind of leaning the same way I was in episode 1. I was digging Vivi. I was digging Aisha Consent. And then Desiree Dick was like someone I found myself rooting for through the episode. And then I saw how she was coming for the girls. And then she became like one of my ones that I want to keep seeing on there. Severity Stone unfortunately did leave, but she was another one I had my eyes out for. So it was kind of like 4. It was kind of like 4 queens that had my attention episode 1. Now in this episode, I would say it's still Desiree Dick, Vivi the Force, Aisha Consent, and then let's throw Aurora in there. Aurora is a Chicago queen that was unbothered that they were coming for her for being like a normie queen. I don't know what it is about her, but I'm digging her. On this side, we're gonna put Pi, Anti-Heroine, Gray Matter, Majesty, Scylla, and I don't know if I'm forgetting anyone. Jahaira will put with the other queens. I want to see more from Jahaira. And then all these queens, we'll see. But right now they're on this other own little island. And then I have on this island Vivi the Force, Aisha Consent, Desiree Dick, Jahaira, and Aurora. Yes, we're gonna keep them over there. And then we'll keep them separate. So that's kind of how I felt about last week, and then now going into this week, and that's kind of how I'm separating the girls. This is my own thing, like I am doing this for my own pleasure.
To the ocean depth, and you're back for more.
I can't say it turned out the same way for Severity Stone. That poor, unfortunate soul.
The episode starts with the Boulets being hosts, but as ventriloquist dolls, and it's cute. They're the actual little ventriloquist dolls talking. The only thing that happened in the beginning of the episode was Pi calling out Aisha Consent, trying to say that she didn't reimagine Art the Clown. And for me, I got it right away. I mean, she won the episode, so I think Pi is just being shady. Episode 1, Pi, I was just like, I'm not into it. I don't care about it. I don't want to see it. And then now I'm like, I don't care about it. I don't want to see it. I don't want to hear it. Just like, I don't care for Pi. She looks like a sweet queen in real life. This is just all about the show. If I saw her in the club, I would not hold what I see on the show against her. But yeah, I'm not feeling Pi. I don't care for Pi. The theme this week is going to be killer dolls, right? And I know the Boulets are a big fan of Chucky and all the Chucky films. So I'm hoping to see a lot of good drag. There's just so many ways you could take the doll concept. I already like how the episode started with them being ventriloquist dolls. So hopefully we get to see a lot of cool, like something we've never seen in previous episodes. I mean, let's hope. The judges for Killer Dolls are Don Tilly and Jennifer Tilly, and that makes sense. The Boulets look really, really good in this episode. I'll definitely post a clip. They look hot, right? That's what I'm showing you in all its glory here. The hair amazing, the makeup amazing, the nails, everything spot on. They look great. Pie looks like if the Muffin Man was a doll, a bloody doll. Yeah. Majesty has a knitted sweater with flowers. I don't know. I am not getting much from it. Not a killer doll. It does not say killer doll to me. I stopped myself from comparing Hira to JK in episode 1 with her entry look, but now here we are on the killer doll and she looks straight up like JK. If you don't know who JK is, she's a queen from season 5. Jahira, she is on my to watch list and I'll still keep her there, but hopefully by episode 3 I get more from her outfits. Zilla, the best way to put her, well, I'll put her right here so I'm not describing everyone's look, but it gives me a little bit of Carrie, and then I guess if we want to say Jennifer Tilly and Chucky, Bride of Chucky, but yeah, I don't care for this one either. Damn, I am really not trying to be like that I am above it all. I don't want to come off. All right, so Vivi the Force is a clown, and I don't know. I mean, I guess clowns could fall under doll category, but that's not what I was thinking when I was thinking killer doll. And when you hear killer doll, I don't think you think clown. So it sucks. I'm still, she's still like my favorite. The teeth on Vivi the Force are pretty killer. Um, I definitely don't think she deserves to be in the bottom because I've seen a couple other looks already that aren't that great, but not killer doll. Aurora, she, I'm an asshole, y'all. I am an asshole and nothing is pleasing me right now. I don't know why, but Aurora came out in something I already seen in Cynthia Dolan last season. Who am I to judge? But I'm not liking anything. Gray Matter is another type of clown Joker situation, and I am not seeing Killer Doll.
If this
I'm
was a
not seeing
killer
Killer
clown
Doll,
challenge, he would
but it
have
looks
killed
great.
it.
I mean, him and Vivi look great, but I don't know. Let me know if you agree with me. If when you hear Killer Doll, you think of different types of dolls, but clowns aren't one of them. Let me know if you feel the same way. So here's Yuri. So check Yuri out. All right, so then comes Desiree Dick. She is like a Peruvian killer doll. I think this is my favorite one so far. I don't think the average person would look at her and think killer doll or doll period. But I've seen the little Peruvian dolls and that you see at tienditas de artesanías. I could totally see where the vision was. So Desiree Dick, she's so far my number one in this floor show. I believe Asia Consent, and correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe she's a voodoo doll. She looks pretty cool. I would say she's head to head with Desiree Dick, in my opinion, on like what a cool, unique concept of what a killer doll is. Then comes anti-heroin, and anti-heroin is a Jack in the Box, and that's another clown. I want to say we already seen 3 clowns. That's Vivi, that's Gray Matter, and then Auntie. Auntie actually was head to head with Jahira, last man standing for dodgeball, and Jahira got anti-heroin out, and anti-heroin had to do her makeup with one hand, but she actually looks really great on the floor show. But she's a Jack in the Box. So I'm listening to the Boulets delivery right now, and it's pretty funny. They're kind of like, where is the doll? Because they are talking about how there was so many clowns. Apparently, Yuri was also some type of clown. I didn't even notice, but so there was like apparently like four clowns, and they're kind of tripping on it, kind of like I was like, that's too many clowns. I'm not getting doll. Where is the killer doll? I need a killer doll. They're not seeing killer doll. And then I don't think they like Desiree. They didn't get a doll from Desiree. I still stand by what I said. I think Desiree's concept is a doll, and if you compare it to all of these people who were just clowns, Desiree Dick, in my opinion, should be up there. All right, so there's four safe queens, and that's going to be Aurora, Majesty, Vivi the Force, thankfully, because she was a clown, and then who's the fourth one? And Asia Consent. Scylla, once again, just another little critique. All right, so a little critique for Scylla. Um, one thing I noticed about Scylla, you know how I compared her to Aura's makeup in episode one. Now I'm gonna compare her makeup to Erica Clash. Erica Clash does like this anime look. She'll square off the bottom and kind of shade it in, and she did that for this Barbie look. It looks straight up like Erica Clash makeup, in my opinion. So I'm just like, find your identity. So there isn't even a debate of who are the bottom queens or who are the top. They automatically call Scylla up and Desiree Dick up for elimination. Y'all, Jennifer Tilly just came on the stage because Desiree Dick like broke down the second they put her in the bottom. She broke down, and it wasn't a major breakdown, but she got emotional. I think she shared like pretty vulnerable story of why she chose this. So I think it was more personal for her. What I will say is I like Desiree Dick's creativity when it came to the doll. There was pieces of cotton coming out of her and mixed with blood. So I think it's cool. I think it's definitely gives doll to me. The ones that scored the highest marks were Pi, Anti-Heroin, Gray Matter, and Jahira. And the only one out of all those queens, we already remember my list from the beginning of this episode, is I have all these queens over here. The only queen that I'm interested in seeing more of that's on the top is Jahira. So that's kind of what's going on there. There was two clowns, and whatever Jahira was, anti-heroine wins this episode. Like, what do I even say? Just kidding. Yeah, she wins. I really. Oops. Hold on. I don't know. I don't. It is what it is. She won. She won. Okay, so they're doing a human pincushion extermination, where they get piercings pretty much in every part of their body, and it's a fat ass needle. So yeah, it's pretty intense. They're just gonna be getting stabbed, and once again, this is Desiree Dick and Scylla. Those were the bottom queens. Those are the ones that are fighting against each other. Between Desiree Dick and Scylla, Desiree Dick fucking killed it. Even though he did say, I'm afraid of needles, but he had that fire in him to want to stay. And you could see it within the extermination. He's like, pierce me more. And he's like making jokes and doing all that. While Scylla, she's just kind of like, I'm going to pass out. And like, this is too intense. And I think at the end of the day, they compare how much of a badass you are in these exterminations, because they both got pierced, right? But it kind of comes down to your reaction to being pierced. And time again, we see that the girl who is more like, oh, give me more, like, more excited about the extermination and not scared of it, and is facing the fear, tends to win. Desiree Dick stayed, and I'm excited and I'm glad because I wanted to see way more from Desiree Dick. Yeah, just learning more from her this episode. I'm even more excited to know more about her, see her drag more. I think she has some really unique concepts. I think she's a great artist, And yeah, Desiree Dick is one to be on the lookout for. The way they kill Scylla is kind of like saying, yeah, I beat Desiree Dick. I was a badass. I was excited. And then someone, I want to say it's either Drac or, let's see, we can't tell if it's Drac or Swan, but I want to say it was Swan who came behind her, grabbed her neck in the middle of the confessional, and sliced her throat. What's up? So I just want to say thank you to anyone watching. I appreciate you guys, and this means a lot, honestly. We're gonna make cool shit happen eventually, but it's all a work in progress. So for anyone holding on, holding tight, believing in me, this is why I continue to do it. Just to keep creating content, keep learning from mistakes, and getting better and better each time. So we'll see what happens.